All right, we need to talk about fourth declension nouns. And fourth declension nouns are going to be divided into masculine, feminine, and then neuter, a lot like third. These last three declensions, including fifth, which we'll talk about soon as well, very small in the number of words, okay? So we're not going to see a whole lot of these, but you are going to see some that are important. So that's why we're going to talk about them. So fourth masculine feminine will be us, okay, a lot like second masculine, but that genitive singular, this is what helps you. That it is also us, but notice the macron, whereas up here with second masculine, it's I with a macron. Okay, so that's how we're going to be able to tell it apart. That we have this generous gift of us with a macron for the genitive singular. Okay, and so I have a couple of words for you. I have tumultus. So the sound or the pronunciation doesn't change. The final us maybe gets a little bit longer, like tumultus. This one is masculine, and it means confusion. Okay. The feminine, one of the feminine ones, is manus. And then genitive singular would be manus, but with a macron. And this means hand, like manual. Okay. Now, fourth neuter. This is going to sound a little ridiculous. Only 2 words. There are only 2 words that are fourth neuter. Only 2. But they're used quite a bit. Okay. So in fourth neuter, you're going to have oo for your nominative singular, and then you'll have us for your genitive singular. Your book is only giving you one of the words. I'm going to actually list both. Okay, the first one is cornu, and cornu means horn. And this is where we get our word cornucopia, which is a horn of plenty that usually you see around Thanksgiving. The other word that you'll probably see is genu, and genu means knee. And so a fancy word for kneeling is genuflect. Okay? Their genitive singulars will look like this. Okay? And again, cornu is horn, and genu is knee. Okay? So let's go find our fourth declension words. Almost there. All right, so here we go. These are our endings. Very quick. Us, but with a macron. Ui, macron over the I. Ooh for the ablative singular. You're going to have us again for nominative plural. For genitive plural. Ibus, us with a macron, and ibus. So us, ui, u. Us, ibus, ibus. That's fun to say. All right, so here we go. Manus. Remember, this is my nominative singular. This is my genitive singular. So I'm going to put manus, and I'm going to say hand, or maybe a hand. I'm going to put manus with a macron here, and this is of a hand. Remember, we're going to take our genitive singular form, and we're dropping off the genitive singular ending. So my stem is man, and then I'm going to add ui. So this would be to or for a hand. I'm going to take man, and I'm going to add for manum. And again, the accusative translates like the nominative. My stem is man, and then I'm going to add oo with a macron, by or with a hand. Going over to the plural, I'm going to have manus, and this would be hands. We would have manuum of hands. You'd have manibus, 2 or 4 hands. You're going to have manus with a macron one more time, and this would just be hands. And then you'll have manibus again. And this would be by or with hands. All right, moving on to tumultus. Again, nominative singular, genitive singular. Okay, tumultus, and it means confusion, maybe the confusion. Tumultus with a macron, of the confusion. Again, we're going to take off the us with a macron here, so I'm going to have tumultui, and this would be 2 or 4, the confusion. Running out of room. Okay. Accusative singular should be tumultum, and this would just be the confusion. And ablative singular would be tumultu, by or with the confusion. All right, moving on to plural. We're going to have tumultus again, and with a macron. Confusions. Tumultuum. Of confusions. Tumultibus. 2 or 4 confusions. Tumultus, again, macron over that last U. Confusions. And then tumultibus again, but this time by or with confusions. Okay. All right, moving on to fourth neuter. Real quick. Fourth neuter is fun because you have oo, oos, oo, oo, oo. And then over in the plural, you have ooah, ibus, uwa, and ibus. Okay, so I'm just going to use cornu as the example. Here, I'll leave it like that. So again, right here, cornu, and again, this is a horn. Cornus, with a macron of a horn. We're going to have cornu again for all our other forms, but we have 2/4 a horn. Cornu again, a horn. And cornu again, by or with a horn. Okay, going over to the plural. Cornua, horns. Cornuum, of horns. Cornibus, 2 or 4 horns. Cornua, horns. And last but not least, cornibus, by or with horns. Okay? Questions? Shoot me an email. Have a great day. Bye.